Hey guys! Oh my gosh, we're officially back! I'm very excited, y'all. All right, so as you can see, we're missing a few people. But to be fair, Christina has exams. I had my last exam yesterday. So and Tyler's at work, but Tyler's gonna be joining us later. And Mike, I think, is gonna be joining us. I don't know. I will blow up his phone until he responds. Anyway, so we have because I've been really excited to do this musical, and B, it's like a Christmassy kind of musical. It gives you kind of that Christmas vibe. We're kicking off the season 3 with Anastasia, and if you don't know what Anastasia is, then you need to stop living under a rock. I mean, there shouldn't be one person on this planet who doesn't know who Anastasia is. Oh wait, look. Hi, Christina. She's still. I literally just said you were studying, Christina. You said you were studying. You didn't say you were at work.
God. Well, she did say she was going to be listening to us.
Everyone is still seeing Santa right now. Well, Santa need to go home. Santa need to go get my new phone. No, I got a new phone for Christmas. That's not the point. Point is, hold on. Okay, no, we're gonna try to stay on topic. But yeah. So, I don't really know how to explain the plot of Anastasia without actually just going right into it. So I feel like we should just go right into it. If y'all read the description, and we rarely do this, but because there were references from the musical, from the movie, we will be talking about the movie and the musical, mostly the musical, but we are going to be mentioning the movie. It came out in when, 1996?
1997.
Ooh, 1 year off. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, we're going to be focused more on the musical, but I mean, come on, we have to talk about the movie.
Yeah, I mean, if there was no movie, there would be no musical. Well, we wouldn't have the songs that we have now. We wouldn't have Once Upon a December. We wouldn't have Journey to the Past.
Yeah. But yeah. So as we go through the story and songs like how we always do, Michelle is going to say what she claims to know about Anastasia and her family, and then I'm going to wrongfully correct her and be like, no, you're wrong. Because, so for those of you who do not know, I am Russian. I was born in Russia, and did you think you will be on to? Oh yeah, this is a long musical, so and plus me and Michelle both really love the musical, so yes. I mean, it'd be, and also it's a season premiere, so why not? Because I have a lot of history about the Romanov family, because I'm obsessed with them, because they're Russian, I'm Russian, you know.
Because I know some things about the history, but I definitely know you know more about it than me. So you correcting me, I will not. I will take no offense to it.
I want to do the introduction again. I didn't. I was gonna say Privet, which is hello in Russian, but I kind of just missed it, and it just, that makes me so sad. That would have been perfect. I already told Michelle in the green room, I'm not using my accent. I don't like my accent. It's annoying. I hate it so much. So, no, that's not happening tonight. I don't care how many people ask me to.
So how old were you when you left Russia?
I was little. But like, weird thing is, I get flashes. So like the wallpaper. I remember the wallpaper. And also my mom and dad had pictures and videos and stuff. So, which, oh.
So did you know the language?
I just got a great Christmas idea gift. Okay, what? No,
you learned the language later in life.
Sweetheart, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I only know 5 words in Russian, and that is it. I know hello, goodbye, yes, no, and dog. That is it. I don't speak fluent Russian, which is, I mean, I do. I want to learn it really badly because it would be interesting to do. Oh yeah, there is an interview of my parents when they went to Russia to adopt me and my brother. I was on CNN. You can see me what I look like as a baby. Even as a baby, I needed attention. You can hear me screaming in the background, but no, I do want to learn it because it is supposed to be my native tongue, but I feel like it'd be easier to find somebody who actually knows the language and can actually teach me one-on-one than learning from a computer or whatever.
Okay, so the word for no.
Niet.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
I almost said 9, but
That's
I was like,
German.
I don't know. I didn't know if it was German or Russian.
No, nine is no in German.
Okay, me as an American, to be honest, German and Russian
thank you for the backdrop.
Are similar to me.
I can see why. So, like Dankeschön is thank you in German. 9 is no in German. Niet is no in Russian. Da is yes, which I think is dumb, but I didn't have a choice. Privet is hello. Do svidaniya is goodbye, and sabaka is dog, and that is all I know.
I have to admit, instead of saying no, I like to say 9.
Oh no, I'll say sometimes I'll say da or I'll say niet or I've met customers at work who are Russian and when I recognize them I'll say hello in Russian, and even though they know I don't know Russian, they'll say privet to me, and then we'll say do svidaniya to each other, and it's really cool when I meet somebody from Russia because I get really excited.
Yeah, I didn't know about.
I know, Mike. I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn German first.
Yeah, I didn't know about Das Svidaniya.
Yeah.
Das Svidaniya until.
Oh, I should go get the little. So, my mom has this adorable little book. I know we still have it. It's like a children's book, but it's like a find me kind of like the little picture finding book. It gives you a picture and you need to find it, but underneath it has the Russian word and then the English word, and they have it written so that you can spell it out and you can learn it. Ooh, maybe I'll go get. Maybe we'll take a little 10-minute break in between like Act 1 and Act 2, so that way I can go and get it and show it to you guys. Why you learn? Because Mike. Okay, Mike, hold on now. Okay, let me answer this question for Mike real quick. Because I know all of Wicked in German. I know all of the words. I know all of the dialogue in German in Wicked. If I watch a German production of Wicked, I can know what they're saying, and like even when I'm not looking at it, if I'm just listening to it, I know what they're saying. And also it just like Cher, y'all know Cher, right? My teacher who came on the show and we interviewed. She speaks German, and so I think it'd be fun. And also German just seems like a fun language to learn. In Russian, I just want to be I want to stay in touch with some part of my Russianness. I don't think that's
part of me would like to learn.
Oh, you're breaking out.
To learn French.
What? Oh. My French is very limited to what's in Adam's family. Okay, that's all I know. I know.
I know some words in French and everything. Like
Kyle spent. Y'all know Kyle. He spent like an hour teaching me the proper way to say bonjour. Because I don't think you say bonjour. I think it's like bonjour. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Bonjour. Yeah, but you don't say the N in it. Like it's he kept trying to, and that Academia, mon cher, parlez-vous français? That's all I know. And I know ciao, but that's Italian. But no.
But yeah, part of me would like to learn French because I am half French.
So you just want to learn what they're properly saying during the German word. So you can translate the word. No, I've already translated. No, the German. Okay, so I know we're talking about Anastasia tonight, but the German version of For Good is a love song between Elphaba and Glinda. If you translate it, it's actually like the lyrics are a freaking love song. So I know what they're doing. They're saying I translated the songs. I know what they're saying, Mike. And so I will say that Elphaba and Glinda were lovers at one point, and even Gregory Maguire has confirmed it. There was at some point in their life they had a beautiful relationship, but obviously it ended for I don't know what reason. Freaking Fiyero coming in and being like, "Yo, let's mate or whatever. Fiyero can go jump off a cliff. He's a scarecrow. It won't hurt him. Relax. He has no pain. But yeah, so Gregor Maguire, the writer of Wicked, has confirmed that Elphaba and Glinda were at one point lovers. Wait, what? Did you guys know that? No, we have not discussed that yet. We will get to that. They cast the first African American performer as Anastasia. And but yeah, okay, so we back up. We're getting off topic. Mike, that's why you need to be here. You need to keep us on track. All right, so we're gonna jump right on into Act 1, which basically opens with the prologue and Once Upon a December. Part 1 is what I called it, and basically it's her childhood, which I thought it was kind of cute how they did that without her actually singing the song. It was like the instrumental version, and it was like playing along with the. I'm just gonna leave this up. Just leave that up like that.
So it was basically in this part. It's when, Anastasia. Sorry. We're discussing the musical. How's it spoilers?
I know. For anybody who has not seen Anastasia or has never heard the music, this is a spoiler warning. I'm just saying, because I started doing those at the beginning of each episode, but then like around like mid season 2, I stopped doing it. I was like, I should probably start doing that again.
This is us discussing the musical, people. There's gonna be spoilers
in great detail. May I add, in great detail.
So, like I said, with the
go ahead.
So, like I said, with the prologue, it's Anastasia with her family and her grandmother. Her grandmother who gives her a music box. Mm-hmm. And now
for whenever she goes off to France and she's not with her.
Yeah. Now in the movie, in the animated movie,
do we want to do the musical and then go back to the movie so that way people don't get confused? Because I feel like that's gonna get like if we go back and forth, it's gonna confuse people.
Okay.
So I think we should.
She gives her a jewelry box that was kind of like a going away present, being like we'll be together in Paris.
Yes, Mike. The Broadway soundtrack is in order, I think. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, continue. Go ahead and continue, Michelle.
So, and at this point, basically, you'll probably go into more detail about this, because you'll know a lot better than me, that the Romanov family were actually not very good rulers, and there was an uprising. And
yes, Mike, it is in order. Yeah, it's in order. The album.
And her family was killed.
Mm-hmm. So to touch on the history, the legend or tale of Anastasia has nothing to do with the actual Duchess Anastasia. Okay, nothing to do with her because you can hear my AC kicking on, so I'm sorry about the background noise. But
I don't hear it.
So in reality, the Grand Duchess Anastasia was killed with her family back. Oh gosh. By a group of Bolsheviks, which went into like which I guess Rasputin was a Bolshevik, which is why people like associated him with the great murder of the Romanovs. But that's not actually true. They were killed by a group of Bolsheviks, which are kind of like rebels, I guess you can think about it. And
didn't they take a picture of them before they shot them?
Yeah, and then they also took a picture after all of them were dead, like of their dead bodies. They were killed in Yekaterinburg. Yeah.
Don't ask me because I don't know.
I know. Hang on.
I wouldn't know how to pronounce it either.
Oh, Yekaterinburg. I don't know. It's spelled bizarrely. It's spelled Yekaterinburg. Hang on, let me look up the pronunciation because I was practicing it earlier so I wouldn't have this problem. I was gonna pronounce it clean and be like, yes. Okay, here. Yekaterinburg. That's how you pronounce it. Yekaterinburg. Which is map of Russia, which is Yekaterinburg, Russia. Oh, so it's a good distance away from. Yeah, so here's Yekaterinburg, and so when you zoom out, okay, so. Oh, so yeah, it's So when you're looking at a map of Russia, it's east of Moscow, and it's a good distance away from Moscow, actually. But yeah, so everything about Russia has to be difficult, even in, yes, that is true. So yeah, Anastasia was murdered with her family. It said that she got away from the guards and they found her a day later, but she still died in the end. She never got away. And the reason why the legend of Anastasia, the tale of the runaway princess, came from was this woman was pulled from the Landwehr Canal in Berlin. And that, I know I pronounced it right because the W makes a V sound always. So Landwehr Canal in 1920, who claimed to be the Grand Duchess Anastasia. So that is where the legend of Anastasia came from. That's where the whole story of her, being able to, her escaping and being like, she lived on, have a happy ever after. No.
So from a movie I saw, from what I heard about it, is that the imposter, accidental imposter, she was in she was found and then she was put into a psych ward. And while she was in the psych ward, someone saw a picture of Anastasia and saw this woman and was like, hey, you look like Anastasia. You could be Anastasia, convincing her that she was Anastasia.
Yeah. That I could see that also being a thing. I think that's where they pulled her out of the Landwehr Canal to bring her to the institute, probably, to get her test her and to see, because back then impersonating a royal in Russia was, and even in Germany, was a criminal offense and could be punishable by death depending on who you were impersonating. That's why it was so, like, a lot of people weren't, even though people were going to France and trying to claim the title of Anastasia, because that actually did, once this lady is like saying, I'm Anastasia, people actually went to try and claim the title of Anastasia because they thought, maybe if I can convince people I'm Anastasia, maybe I can get all of the money that the Romanovs have, or something like that. But
do we know how many people like went to claim that they were Anastasia?
Let's see. How many? I can type how many people claimed they were. They're probably not going to be an exact number. The Romanov imposters. Oh wow, they have a whole. So not as many as you would think, actually. Were not the only. So I think about maybe 11 or 12 people went and claimed. But then, it said that Rasputin is hilarious. We're not talking about the film yet, Mike. So stop it.
Yeah.
With all these claims, because of DNA evidence, they've proven to be false. Except my dad sent me, an article about this guy. He took an ancestry test, and he is like related to the Romanov family. Like, he has Romanov blood in him. And I was like, well, clearly they didn't kill everybody because he's alive, and he married some Italian chick. I think he's living in St. Petersburg. I don't know his name, but yeah, he was like, he just took an ancestry test to see, what he got. Well, like the 23andMe thing, and turns out he's a descendant of the Romanovs. So I was like, okay, well, let's hope there are no Bolsheviks who find out and want you dead. Because yeah.
Which now, if you want, which now leads us into a rumor in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, that's a good arcway. So when one thing I don't get is that, like, they never actually confirmed how the rumor got started, but like basically everybody in St. Peter was like, "Oh, did you hear that the Grand Duchess Anastasia they supposedly be alive and she's alive and blah 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 blah." And the grandmother is offering a hefty reward whoever brings her granddaughter, thus coming up with all the claims, which I don't know why she'd do that to herself, because like. And also that's kind of mean to just be like, oh hey, I'm your granddaughter, even though you're not, and giving this old woman hope. I'm just like, y'all are just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably go and try to get in on that family, or be like, oh, I knew your daughter, or something like that. I would do something so I can get in with them.
So if they had like 11 people going and trying to claim to be Anastasia, I wonder why this woman was so popular, like why she was like the face of it, like got famous from it, well known from it.
I think it's because she was the first person to actually say, "Hey, I'm Anastasia Romanoff," and let me see what the woman looked like.
Because in the play, the rumor's always already going around before she even, says anything about her being Anastasia.
Okay, let me see. Look up a picture of her. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Have you heard? So I have that song stuck in my head now. I mean, it's a catchy song. I'm not even gonna lie. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find like a side-by-side picture. Is this? Okay, here we go. No, that's not her. Okay, who's that? Okay, Anna Anderson versus the Grand Duchess. Okay, so here I'm gonna do a little quick screen share. I'm gonna let y'all vote on whether or not you think that this chick looks. I mean, to me, she doesn't look like it at all. So this is Anna Anderson apparently, and this is the Grand Duchess Anastasia. And if you ask me, they don't look anything alike. She looks like she could be her mother, for God's sakes. In my opinion.
Yeah, true.
So, they don't look very much alike. I don't know why somebody would think she's. I mean, like, just look at her mouth. Her mouth comes from here to here. Anastasia is like, I don't know how people confuse this person for Anastasia. And also, look how beautiful she was. I hate that she died so young. She would have been real popular with the guys. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, back to the. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So then we meet Dimitri, who is a rat who just wants to be like, oh, I just want money. So let's just.
Rat? He was a street rat.
Yeah. I'd buy that. That was a very bad joke. I'm sorry. Going into my Latin humor. Oh my God! I need to get a more comfy chair because this chair is just like. Anyway, so. Yeah, him and his friend Vlad go and basically hold secret auditions because, as I mentioned before, impersonating a royal was a very, very serious crime back in the olden days, punishable by death, depending on who you were impersonating. So if you were impersonating a Romanov and you were caught impersonating a Romanov because everyone wanted the Romanovs dead, you would have been sentenced to death, even if so having to do this very carefully. Because the Grand Duchess, the Duchess, all she wants is her granddaughter back. The Grand Duchess just wants her granddaughter back. She don't care about taking the throne or anything. And so these three women who can't act to save their life. I think they were prostitutes. I'm just assuming. Well, because of the up and coming interaction they have with the main guy, the main guard.
Yeah, with Gobble, and everything.
That's how I say it, Gobble.
Okay, so Gobble. When the guard, I'll just call him the guard. Make it simpler.
Yeah, I'm guard.
So. When he said when they come to him about like, oh, this this woman who before she said she was Anastasia was nothing but a street cleaner and everything, like, you know, and because he basically had a crush.
Yeah, because he wanted to marry Anastasia and get in on that nice Tsar throne. So, and for those of you who do not know, a Tsar, it's not like a king or queen, it's more like an emperor type of status. It's the proper name for an emperor. Not technically a king, but not technically a common man. Anyway, so yeah, go ahead.
The guard didn't want to marry her because of her royal status. Like, he liked her the first time. Yeah, the first time he saw her when she was, you know, cleaning the streets and everything. Also, so when these prostitutes come to him and saying like, oh, she's making all these claims and everything, he doesn't like that. You know, they're basically talking bad about her. And he says, the next time I see y'all working the streets, I won't look the other way. So basically implying, yeah, they were prostitutes.
Yeah, but that, and also keep in mind that this dude is like, I would say mid-40s, and Anastasia, I would assume at this point she's like 18, and that's a big no. See, I don't judge people on relationships, but when you are like a 40-something-year-old loving on a 18-year-old, that just makes me cringe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just think there's something wrong about it. But you can tell when he dismissed them, he still was like, let's investigate. I didn't even say your name.
The verb investigate is usually defined as to examine, study, or inquire into.
I'm sorry, did I even say Alexa's name?
Nope. No, you didn't.
Sorry,
Alexa,
I don't know that.
Shut up.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Okay, so I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
I
lost my train of thought.
So now we're in. I'm trying to get you back into the train of thought.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're into In My Dreams.
Oh, where did I? Okay, yeah. It's a creative way to explain Anya's childhood growing up. Anya, because that's what she went by. She was given the name Anya. She doesn't know she's Anastasia at this point. Which, again, and also this song reminded me a mix of I Had a Dream from Mamma Mia meets I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables. You mix those two, and I was like, those are the first two songs that popped in my head.
Exactly. Honestly, this was like, because like I told you in the green room, now I knew the songs from the movie, but until watching the musical, I didn't know any of the songs. So I have to say that In My Dreams from the musical is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I agree. But also it is a vocally and emotionally demanding song. Like, I would put it up there with like The Wizard and I. Having to show that emotion in order to sing this song. Like, it'd be up there with The Wizard and I and what's that the All Alone in the Moonlight, whatever that song is. It's from Cats. Memory. Yeah. So that's like up there with that. Like, you need to have that emotional depth. Just like everybody needs that excitement to sing The Wizard and I. And like how whoever the cat's name that sings Memory has to have that emotional vulnerability when they sing that song. So like with this, In My Dreams, you need if you don't have that emotion, you're not going to be able to deliver this song. But it's definitely vocally challenging. Okay, hang on, I gotta get my other chair. I can't. I can't. It's a freaking wooden. It is a completely wooden chair. I'm gonna try and do this with my headphones still on. This is probably gonna be a very, very bad idea, and this is gonna end really, really bad. But I'm just like trying to. Well, so this is going great. Okay, hang on. Oh, frick. All right, why don't you continue while I get my chair out?
Okay. So, which then leads to Learn to Do It, which is one of my favorite songs from the musical and also from the movie. I would love to perform this so bad.
I want to hang this up so badly. It's for those of you who do not know me very well, I am obsessed with the 100, and this is going to be my future wife, and this is Lexa. Alyssa Debnam Carey. She was also in Fear the Walking Dead, but I got this off of Etsy. I didn't order it. I got it from a necklace when I bought my one of my necklaces. But yeah, anyway, continue. Sorry, I just wanted to show that off.
Okay. But so basically, Learn to Do It is when Dimitri and Vlad are teaching Anna to be Anastasia, to know the history of everything, you know. And as they're doing this, little by little, Anna is actually starting to gain back some of her memory.
Yeah,
like every once in a while, they'll be like, "I don't believe you told her that." And it's just a fun song. Like I said, I would love to perform this as a lot, like also with all the other songs from this thing. But that one, I would personally love to perform.
Sorry, I'm trying to go as quickly as I can. I have stuff on this chair. That looks so much more comfy than this wooden chair. I mean, you gonna disagree? Hang on. We're off to a great start for this new season, aren't we, Rochelle? What?
We're missing some of the cast.
We're doing we're off to a really great start for the first episode of season 3. Got Michelle there on time. Got me not situated. Okay.
Like most of the time.
Okay. Whoa, that is really
do the homework.
That's really low. That's really, really low. Okay. Hold on. I gotta readjust everything. Hold on. Okay, no, that's okay. Sorry, I'm readjusting everything because I forgot how low this chair is because it's been a while since I've sat in it. All right, so where were we?
So we're Learn to Do It. I've said everything I need to say about it.
Bruh, it's
so you can talk
song.
about what.
Okay. I will say it's very creepy that they have this book that holds all of Anastasia's memories from her childhood. I think that's very creepy for these two men to have. That is just me.
I think it's the things they've written down that is known facts about Anastasia because actually, you know, Vlad was semi-connected to the family. Right. He knew some of the history, so him writing it down and everything, a lot about Anastasia. That's what I believe. And
also, Anya looks overwhelmed because they are throwing a lot of information at her. Hang on, let me take this off. I thought this was gonna work, but it's not, and it's causing that. You can hear that echo, right? It's not just me.
Yeah, slightly, yeah.
All right, so I'm taking that off, and I'm just gonna We're off to a really good start this season, y'all. I mean, it's not a Theater 101 without a little bit of chaos, am I right? Okay. Okay, we can't lose that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. That is so much better. Okay. Yeah, that's less. It's a little bit less of an echo. Bad mic. Okay. Shut up, Michelle. Okay, there we go. Now I'm comfortable. Ooh, that sounds really weird in my ear. Okay, now I'm all comfortable. Okay, so anyway, Learn to Do It. Also, they make waltzing look so hard. It's not that hard. I could show you right now. It's not that hard to waltz, really.
Seeing Dimitri do it is just oh,
it's
okay.
Funny.
Apparently he's never waltzed before.
It's literally, hang on, as I just got comfortable. It's literally just, it's okay, so if that's my foot. God damn it. Very fun. Okay, so if I was a lead, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you do a little trot for the 2, 3, and then the big step is the 1. It's really not that hard. My friend Rollins taught me how to waltz in like 5 minutes.
So in my TikTok, in one of the TikToks I did, I sort of did a waltz for a second.
Michelle, I think I'm dying.
I don't know if you saw it, but I sort of did a little bit.
Yeah, no, you sent me all of them, and I watched every single one because I'm supportive of my friends, unlike some people who are not here. So I'm a little bitter right now, but yeah. Also, yes, and the a call out to the movie was the yellow cat. When Anya's like, oh, and I also recall his yellow hat or cat. I don't know what he said. What she said.
It's cat. It's cat. And I recall his yellow cat. I don't believe
we told her that. Yeah. So and that's like letting you know, like, hey, like something's not right here. She knows something we're not telling her, which I'm surprised it took them this long to figure out that she's Anastasia. But I mean, come on.
To be honest, the only thing I don't like from the song, the change of it is that at the very end, instead of holding out that learn to do it too, she stops at one point and then she just like repeats a whole bunch of stuff that she just learned.
Yeah,
I didn't like that. I was like, no, keep it the way it was.
Yeah, like when they go like at the end when they go like, oh, we learned to do. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. They did it in the movie, but they didn't do it in the book. And I was like, that's kind of that was kind of cringe. That made me cringe a little bit that they did that.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. That was the only part I didn't really care for.
Yeah, but then the next one is the Neva Flows. I kind of didn't really. I literally wrote love the possible twist of the officer figuring out she could be the princess, because at this point he has his guards find Anya and bring her to him, and he finally sees this chick face to face, and you can tell he's like, you look so familiar. I also love, even though this show is based in Russia, I love that they didn't make them all do Russian accents, because if they do the Russian accents and you do it wrong, it's a big disgrace to the nation. So I appreciate them not trying Russian accents. Vlad, you can hear Vlad doing it a little bit. His accent wasn't terrible, but it wasn't perfect.
Because he's basically like supposed to be like old school Russian character.
I think he's supposed to be northern. I think he's supposed to be northern region, because the northern has that thick, the typical tone that you people would imagine Russians to have. Northern, that thick tone you hear, I can't believe I'm about to do this. But like when you hear a northern Russian say accent, you hear that in the voice. Like accent that's more northern than it is than oh my god, can I do my southern Russian? Whereas the southern one is a little bit more discreet, but you can still hear it a little. But it's not as harsh. No, that was awful. What was that? That was garbage. Oh, I'm so forgive me.
So basically during this song, it's the guard telling Anastasia, like the Romanovs are dead. You don't want to be making claims that you're Anastasia, because you could get in trouble. And basically, he's in love with her. He doesn't want anything to happen to her. He's like, your friends are trying to hurt you and everything, don't go down the wrong path. And giving a little history to himself, also telling her that his father was actually one of the firing squad that fired on her family.
Yeah, the Bolsheviks. He was a member of the Bolsheviks who, like you just said, who committed the actual heinous crime of wiping out her entire family. But even then, as he's telling Anya this stuff, she thinks he's crazy, because she doesn't know if she's Anastasia or not. But by the time this interaction's over, she literally is like, wait, maybe I could be Anastasia. And that one little moment where she's like, it's just her on stage and it's like a single spotlight, and she's like, maybe I could be her. And then she goes off, bruh. And I hate that I keep bringing Wicked. That reminded me of like after the something bad. After Dillman and Moore will leave, and it's just Elphaba on stage, and she says, "It couldn't happen here." And I was like, that popped in my head when she did that. And I was like, oh my god, this show is just reminding me so much of like those like just little key moments that trigger like make me think about the musicals, which I kind of like. But like I feel like that interaction was key to her actually like being like, okay, I might actually be this chick who people are trying to tell me I'm not. But I like at the beginning they're painting him this guard as the villain, and you come to find out that he's not he is the villain, but he's in a way like he's still trying to protect Anya.
Yeah.
Without the audience knowing until like later on. But I mean, generally, I think he's a good guy. I mean,
because like he just keeps on saying, you know, like orders are orders and everything, and you know he had an order to go after her and bring her back and try to get her, you know, confess or confirm or deny.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing. If his superior officers order him to kill her, he has to do it or he's gonna die. So that's why I think he's trying to take the initiative to keep Anya from like remembering, because he knows if everyone finds out that she is who she is, then his superior officers can easily give him that order and he has to obey because that is his job. But I think he would give up his job to protect Anya. I think he loves her. I think he like we agree, he genuinely loves her. So I don't think he would hurt her in any way.
And the guy's performance in this is just really good.
Oh also, my gosh, it is.
Also because, you know, he's the Phantom.
Oh my god. That's right. I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice. And I was like, shh. And like as soon as his last song was like, wait, shit. And I immediately thought, let's see how long it takes Michelle before she mentions Phantom of the Opera. It's been
I'm surprised I waited this long.
42 minutes and 15 seconds it took her to mention Phantom of the Opera. So I am proud of you.
Sorry, Mike.
Honestly, I kind of like him better in this than in Phantom of the Opera. Because I think these songs suit his vocal cords better. It just like it feels. I feel like it's more him because he can have that like sinister kind of, but yet a warm.
In this role, in some ways, was sort of similar to his role in, or at least vocal range wise, in
Phantom.
Les Miserables.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in Les Miserables as well. Wait, who is he in Les Miserables?
He's like the head boy leader guy.
Not Jean Valjean.
No.
The one that Cosette falls in love with?
No, the guy's friend. He's the main.
The guy Cosette falls in love with, that guy's friend.
Yes.
I don't remember his name, but okay. They have so many friends.
I can't remember his name.
I'm happy. I'm lucky I remember Jean Valjean. Who am I? What's his number again?
24601.
Les Miserables. Oh, okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, wait, it's on Netflix right now. Oh crap, I know what I'm watching tonight.
So now
it's a good movie. It's a movie you can lay down and just like, okay, here we go. Oh my god, pardon of mispronouncing all of these names, but I'm about to mispronounce these names. Okay, Marius was the guy that Cosette falls in love. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh my god. Enjolras?
Maybe.
ENJOLRAS.
When Tyler finally gets on here, we'll ask him because you know he'll know.
Yeah. Then Gavroche. Eponine, Samantha Burke. Samantha Burke can just slap me in the face and I'll be okay with that. Sorry, I really love her acting. She's a really good actress. Oh my gosh, she has a new movie coming out. Oh, sorry. Okay, back to Anastasia. Hold on, let me close this. Back to Anastasia.
So now we're into My St. Petersburg.
No. Well, wait, no, because is it my St. Petersburg? Oh yeah, because I kind of like, yeah. Okay, continue.
So in my St. Petersburg, basically Dmitri is telling Anna about Anya, sorry. Basically telling his story of his life, the way he grew up, and
he didn't have. I mean, I liked how they did it.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of same thing with the In My Dreams thing.
Yeah, because like his family died, or his mom and dad died, and basically he was left on his own. Yeah. Once again, referencing Aladdin.
Street that I don't buy that. Anyway, but yeah. So I mean, so it kind of explains why he is so mean and bitter to Anya when they first meet. But I'm like, bruh, you are gonna die old and alone if you don't change that attitude.
And I kind of liked the fighting skills. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good touch. And yet, Vlad, like Anya being like, "You're such a gentleman." He's like, "Oh well, it's been a long time since I heard that." I just bursted out laughing.
I know.
Like, oh, but like he could tell, like Anya was about to pass. Okay, anyway, we're backtracking. Anyway, but yeah, so now on to one of the title songs, "Once Upon a Dream." December. Once Upon a Dream is from what Disney movie is that from? No, that's Once Upon a December. Once Upon a Dream. Alexa, what is Once Upon a Dream from? I feel like I'm going to feel so stupid.
Once Upon a Dream by Mary Costa and Bill Shirley is from the album The Disney Collection Volume Number 3 by various artists.
Alexa, what Disney movie is Once Upon... Oh, isn't it Sleeping Beauty?
Here's something I found on the web. According to sounddigest.com,
I want to do Once Upon a Dream. Shut up, Alexa! Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. That's all I know. Anyway, continue. Okay, so Once Upon a December was the lullaby that the Grand Duchess would sing to Anastasia when she was a little kid. And I told Michelle this in the green room that this is going to be a lullaby I'm going to sing my baby girl until she is old enough to sing it to her kids. Because it's such a nice song for a lullaby. And it's just I love it. It's one of my favorite songs, and the Journey to the Past is my favorite. But yeah.
So I actually got to perform this song in high school, my senior year.
What?
We were having my senior year in high school in chorus. We were having our Christmas chorus show like we had every year, and they allowed people. The chorus director allowed people to come and suggest to him different songs, that we might sing. So one day, a bunch of us were just singing the song in the chorus room as the teacher was grading papers and everything. So we're just and be like, you know that song, and you know that song, and be like, how because I didn't grow up with people discussing that movie with me, so I was just like, you know that movie?
Wait, what movie?
Anastasia.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, we started singing this song, and when the course director came to everybody and said, "Oh, if anyone has any suggestions about winter type of songs that we could do together for chorus and everything, we welcome it." So we went to him and we were like, "Oh, can we do Once Upon a December? Like it mentions December, so technically it would work."
Well, it does say in the lyrics. Hang on. It says, hold on. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember. Horses prance through a silver storm, which could be snow. figures dancing gracefully could be like I kind of think of like the Sugar Plum Princesses from the Nutcracker.
I love the Nutcracker. Anyways, but so
yeah, I could totally call it a December song.
So we went to the course. So it was 3 of us went to the course director and be like, oh, can we do Once Upon a December? He had never heard of it before.
I hope he got fired.
No, he didn't. But I was like, what? So we had to literally sing it for him. For him to know it, and then he went and he looked things up and everything. So
why
then
didn't you just play it on YouTube? That's what I would have done.
Well, that's basically what he sort of did, and then I'm surprised like he learned it as quickly as he did, because like I thought the 3 of us were gonna have to basically teach the whole entire chorus the song.
It's not that long of a song. It's only like a minute something seconds. It's not even that long. It's 3 minutes. It is 3 minutes. Hold on. Never mind. Ignore me. I think it's because like the tempo is so slow. It feels. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. No, ignore me.
He did make few small changes and be like, because you hear the way it is in the movie. When you hear something that way for the longest time, you want to sing it the way it's you first hear it.
That's the problem with karaoke.
He did make small changes and be like, no, you're supposed to embellish a little bit right here, and we just kind of had to grin and bear it. I want to sing it this way, but I know I can't.
Yeah, I can totally see. Because that's why, like, whenever I sing, Kyle says, and I quote, "You are sounding too karaoke," because I sing it just like it does in the song, and so I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. But yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm still wrapping my head around that this guy was a music teacher and he's never heard of Once Upon a December.
Because like I said, the 3 of us had to sing it to him for him to know it.
But yeah, so Anya, Dimitri gives Anya the music box, and the second she opens it, she remembers the melody, and like all of a sudden these ghosts appear, and I guess it's like the ancestors dancing around her, and she's remembering the last time she sang this, which I think was the night that Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, so she's like, oh, also the crown that Anya's mother wears when you see her come out on stage is made out of Swarovski crystals. So it is, it's a heavy crown.
With the dancing ghosts and everything, it reminded me a lot of like Haunted Mansion.
I felt Christmas Carol vibes, like Ghost of Christmas Past. How he's like
true,
or like a mix of the two.
Which, like, that's one of the very few spots in Haunted Mansion I like is the dancing ghost. Like, there's not. I'm a big scaredy cat, so.
Oh, I know. But so after I think after that, can we just get to like what is it? Is there any other songs you want to talk about before we go to Journey to the Past?
Okay, so we can hold on. See. So basically, well, we don't have to talk about songs, but we can talk about what happened. So basically, at this point in time, Anya shows Dimitri a ruby or something, some piece of jewelry or something to him, being like, "Oh, we can use this to get the papers or the tickets or whatever to get out of Russia." And that's actually something historically facts proven, that with the original the Romanov family, they would actually sew jewelry into the women's clothing.
Yeah, because that way people wouldn't because of fashion style, because that was the look of the time era. Because I took a whole costuming class called history, bro. I have never taken such a stressful class than this history class. It is literally called History, Dress, and Decor, right? And you basically learn the history of all the clothing, all throughout men and women, how they evolved throughout the time. So the era Anastasia's family was not really bedazzling, but bejeweling, I guess you can call it, clothes was a big deal. And the more jewels you had on your clothes, like showed a higher wealthy status. So
But in this clothing, it was sewn into the outfit, like you wouldn't see it. So it's for a way for you to like sneak jewelry into like a different country or something like that. So like if something happened, they would have some money of some sort to be able to get into places to be able to get where they need to go. So anyway, so when she was little, when they found her and she had amnesia, this woman told her, found the jewelry in her dress and was like, do not show this to anyone but someone you trust. Which she's getting to know Dimitri, so she shows it to him, and then he
trust the street rat.
So then him.
I don't like Dimitri. I hate on him a lot. I don't like
Agree
him.
to disagree.
Huh?
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
So basically, they're on the train now and everything, and basically their papers isn't any good because, fake names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they basically have to jump off the train and walk the rest of the way to Paris. Okay, so, so now they're in Paris.
Yep. I don't want to piss off anybody who's from France.
I'll say I am French. I am half French.
All right, then do you want to say hello in French?
Bonjour.
There you go. Guys, okay, so yeah. Now comes my favorite song.
Journey to the Past.
And it is the tagline for the musical Journey to the Past. And basically it's her being like, all right, I got two choices here. I can either go this way and learn about my past, or I can go this way and just completely ignore it. And of course, she wants to know who she is, so hence the name Journey to the Past. And she's terrified, but yet it's almost like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain. Is that a good example?
She's basically like, she's excited to start finding out who she is.
I think I have an example of like a past thing that it was weird. It's a weird thing, but like, because when I was little, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And if it goes in with what we're talking about, then awesome. If not, we just went on another rant. So pretty much any other episode that we've done. So when I was very little, and I had recently grasped the concept of me being adopted. And normally I try to avoid topics of religion and all this, but my rule is I respect everybody's religion. I just don't force it on me, and we tight, we good, we're all cool. My personal belief is I don't believe in God. I don't think he's real. I think we just die and I don't know what happens after that. I think it's just like an eternal sleep, which sounds lovely. Anyway, that's not the point. I just got done with finals week, so of course something like that's gonna feel really lovely. But no. So when I was little, I would keep like, this was when I actually believed in God and all that. I would like pray and be like, I want you to show me what my mother looks like. I really want to know what my mom looks like, because I had no idea what she looked like. Because when you give up your child for adoption, any form of identification is a big no. And it's a big no. It's against the law. So they can't give any form of identification. But this happened like I think it was like my senior year of high school. Just got home from work watching y'all. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back, Christina. And so, it was weird. Okay, it was a weird dream, and I had it for like 4 nights in a row. And so, I walked into this bar, but it was a frozen yogurt bar, and I know it was frozen yogurt. That's how vivid I remember this dream. It was a frozen yogurt bar, and they actually had like a bar that you sit up at, like where you go and get a drink. Except there was frozen yogurt. And so I sit down there, and I don't remember what I was eating. I don't really care what I was eating. But then this like slightly taller than me woman comes in and sits next to me, right? And I remember her face so clearly. Remember that ghost kid I told you about on the Haunted Mansion and how vivid I remembered her? It was vivider than that. Like, this woman, She had long blonde hair and almost like ashy kind of like highlights, almost like my hair, but a little bit more dark brownish, more dirty blondish. Like, so like my hair, like this, like under here, that's my natural hair color, like that dirty blonde. But hers was like slightly lighter than that. But her eyes were like this piercing blue color, like almost like an icy blue, like you know that like very light blue that like not a lot of people have. But it was like, but yeah, there was like a warmth in her eyes, and I don't know what we talked about, but I felt like we sat there forever just talking, and like I felt very warm toward this woman, and I don't know why, because I didn't know who she was, and so I was happy with her. I felt safe around her, but then I woke up, and then I was like, okay, weird dream, no biggie. I've had weird dreams before. I dreamt about Adolf Hitler. That's a story from a different time.
Okay.
I'll rapidly explain that to make sure y'all don't know I'm not crazy. But this one, like when I got up and I was starting to get ready for school, right? And all of a sudden I just started crying, like sobbing my eyes out. And you know when you're sad and you just want your mother to like engulf you in her arms? I had that feeling in my stomach, but it wasn't for the mother that was like that I have now. I was like literally down the hall. Like it wasn't that mother. It was like I wanted my biological mother to come and just like wrap me in her arms. And like I had that dream 4 nights in a row, like so vividly. And we would just pick up right where we left off. And so like my brain, my subconscious, I believe in my heart that it may have been my mother. What? What? I'm sorry, this weird comment just popped up. What? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so I like feel like in my heart that like that was my mom, and I was like, I guess if you want to say it was the Lord's way of showing me my mom, then awesome. Thank you, I guess. But like she looked like me, but yet it looked like she could be my mom. But yeah, so yeah, that doesn't really have anything to do with. I mean, it has to do with my past. So technically, it kind of. No, I mean, learning a little bit. Okay, anyway, but okay, just quick thing about the Adolf. We had just finished learning about World War II, and that following weekend we went on a field trip to a sleepaway camp. And what my history teacher was my chaperone. She was in our cabin with another teacher, and the dream starts, and like we were all in our bunk beds, and I was sleeping diagonal from her because I'm a teacher's pet, and she was pregnant, so I was helping her in any way I could. So like I'd go get her husband whenever she needed him. So that's how I was. I don't care. I love being a teacher's pet. Anyway, so there was like searchlights.
I was a teacher's pet.
There were searchlights like on helicopters coming down from the sky, right? And it's like like when they're trying to find somebody, how the helicopters have that. Yeah, so there were a whole bunch of those, and there was a big open field at this camp, right? And like these soldiers started coming down, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And so we're all up and we're all panicking. And then like in the blink of an eye, all of the bunk beds morphed and shifted into one ginormous bed, and we all just hid under the bed for like I don't know how long. But then I was like, okay, it's quiet. I'm gonna go outside and see if it's clear. I go outside for a minute. I come back in, and like there's like Nazis. It's not funny, but like there were Nazis everywhere, and Hitler was right there, and he had a gun to my teacher's head, and I'm just like, no, please don't. And then I woke up, and I was just like, I don't know if that's concerning, but I mean, granted, we just finished learning about World War II. We just finished the Holocaust unit, so that stuff was fresh in my head. So I think that's what it was.
I have weird
dream I've ever had
sometimes, and it can affect like what you watch, what you talk about, and everything. Yeah.
I told my parents that dream, and they were very concerned. Like, I don't know why you're dreaming about Hitler.
I won't tell you on screen and everything, but at one point I had a dream where it had, Jurassic Park, King Kong, Jumanji, stuff like that.
Which had stuff like that. Which Jumanji?
The original.
Okay, good. Continue.
It had all, because this was like, I was like 9, 10. First time I had this dream, and I'll go into detail more about it later. But basically, I had all those things in my dream, and I didn't understand it until I woke up. Like, why did I dream all that? I'd be like, oh yeah, the last few days, those are the movies I've been watching: Jurassic Park, King Kong, Jumanji. I was like, of course those come into my dream.
I had a very, very, very lovely, very happy dream about Michelle Rodriguez, and I woke up very happy. Anyway, okay. I want, relax, get your mind out of the gutter. It wasn't that kind of a dream. It was not that kind of a dream, all right? We were just chilling. I just got to hang out with her, and we were just like best buds, just like drinking beers and stuff. I don't really know what we were doing, but I just remember being like, this is awesome. Like just sitting in the yard, and we were just like chilling. I don't even know if we were talking. We were just sitting there. And I woke up and I was like, hell yeah. But anyway, back to Anastasia. Hold on. Back to Anastasia. So yeah, Journey to the Past. I'm not gonna lie, for the Act 1 finale, I was kind of disappointed. Even though it is just Christy Altman. I also have mentioned this in the green room. I feel like Journey to the Past was, it might just be because of the movie, but I feel like it's really late for it to be the one Act 1 closer.
I agree.
Like even if it wasn't the open Act 1, like it should have been like earlier. I would have put it. Honestly, I would have put it before, or maybe, or even like kind of put it together with In My Dreams, kind of like blend it into there, like have it for In My Dreams to be like, oh, heart don't fail me now, or something. It's like something like that, kind of like mix them together. I feel like that would have been really cool. I don't like that they used that as the closer for Act 1. I was disappointed in that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go get. Okay, so wait, do you have any other notes? Because we're gonna take a quick break, so I can go and get this Russian book that I really want to show y'all.
Because I was gonna go. Paris holds the key to your heart.
Huh?
I was gonna go into Paris holds the key to your heart.
Tyler. What is that in? That's in Act 2, right?
Yeah, that's Act 2.
Yeah. So we'll start on Act 2 after the break. Tyler, if you're able to join us, you can catch up. You can hop on in and join us for Act 2. We just finished talking about Act 1, and after we're done with that, we are going to briefly talk about the movie, even though, me and Michelle are probably going to go on a huge rant about the movie because I love the movie. But yeah, so we will be back. Let's do a 5-minute break, do you think?
Yeah.
All right, so let me modify this. We'll be back after a short, if I can type, a short 5 MIN break. All right. Why did it not save it? Hold up. Y'all, technology can right? Am I right? We'll be back after a short 5. This is like, think of this as intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, why not? All right, so we'll be back after a short little break because I really do want to show y'all this Russian book. It's really cool. But yeah, so let's hope I can find it, or else this was a waste. Okay, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. All right. All right, you guys, we're back. Where is everybody? There he is. Hey, man. How was work? Huh? I can't hear you, dude. Hello? Hello? I didn't even talk to you. Edit mic. Tyler.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, my main mic's not working, so give me a second.
Okay.
I'm using my built-in from my camera, which probably doesn't sound that great.
Apologize. I don't know where Michelle is. I just messaged her.
I don't know.
How was work?
Tiring.
Yeah, you work so much.
Yeah. I have to deal with lattes and cappuccinos. Frappuccinos. Hate it. Honestly.
Okay, so the main reason for this break is that when my parents came and adopted me from Russia, they got this cute book, right? Mm-hmm. It's called The First 1,000 Words in Russian. And it's like a picture book, and you gotta find the pictures, and then it tells you how to say the word. So, I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh god. So like a faucet is kran. Oh my god. So like a brush is, oh gosh, zubnaya shinota. Vada is water. That's easy. Let's see. Where's mom? Where's mother? I don't know what.
Wait, is this hello?
Hello?
Okay, is this working?
Yeah, I mean it's going in and out.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, it's going in and out.
Sometimes I don't like my setup for that.
We're back, Michelle.
Hola.
Hola.
Okay.
Plivet. No, it's Russian. Plivet.
Boo-hoo.
Okay, so do you have any like notes for Act 1 you want to talk about real quick while we wait for Michelle, since you didn't really get to...
No, not really. It was good.
What's your favorite song?
In the whole show?
Yeah. Mine's
In a Crowd of Thousands.
Huh?
In a Crowd of Thousands.
Aww.
I performed that show. I performed that for like a competition with someone. We got Best in Show.
Oh my god. Yeah, like these are all like children's. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see that. Like it says the Russian word in the font, and then below it, it's in a way that you can read it. It's basically to help kids, like little kids, learn Russian.
Yeah.
When they're little. So
where is Michelle?
Oh, they have like a little counting thing on the back. You can know the numbers. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead into Act 2 then.
Okay.
I do want to talk a little bit about the movie, but we're gonna finish we're talking about the show first, because Michelle wanted to go back and forth, and I'm like, that's just gonna confuse people. So,
do we have a song list?
We've been winging it. I'll be honest. I mean, I literally only made it to. I only made it to Land of Yesterday. So, are there specific songs you want to talk about?
Trying to refresh memory, because I watched it like right away, and I kind of
forgot.
Yeah. Musical song list. What's the final act? What's the Act 1 final?
Journey to the Past.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Welcome back. Oh, Michelle, you need to see the book. I found it.
Once upon a
The First 1,000 Words for Russia. So here's what it kind of looks like. So like it looks like a little picture book. And like when you look at, let's see if I don't make sure I don't break it. Like you can see the Russian lettering above in the bold, and then below it is like the English. Then I'll take a picture of the pages and I'll send some pages to you. But it's really, really cool. I used to look at it all the time when I was little, and I plan on keeping it and showing it to my children one day. Because we also have a very old Disney book. Like I just found it. It's really old. Like
let's see it.
I have to go all the way downstairs and get
it.
Okay,
then later.
Yeah, later. But yeah.
I might go see Frozen on Broadway or on tour.
When?
Or March 4th.
With Carolyn Bowman?
I don't know. It's in Orlando. But being a D23 member, we get like a Q&A with the cast.
What?
We get VIP tickets.
So Tyler's gonna go ahead and just boot out. Because out of everybody here, I'm the biggest Frozen fan. Put that finger down, Tyler. I know everything about Frozen. I am the one who had a coaching session with Casey Levy.
Boo-hoo.
I got to talk to the original Elsa, so.
And?
I had a coaching session with her, and I impressed her, so.
And
that's really cool. You're not going to be able to do that. So go ahead and ask whoever you want. Unless it's Caroline Bowman, I don't know.
I met Cara Lindsay. I don't know what you mean.
So did I. And Leanna Hunt.
Same here. I met Gavin Lee and Ashley Brown.
I know Ashley. I know Ashley Brown.
Did you meet her though in person?
I got to meet Shoshana Bean.
Who's that? I'm
Waitress.
Oh. I met Sarah Bareilles.
And Jodie Benson.
Me too.
Did you get to meet Whoopi Goldberg?
No. I care less. I could care less.
I also got to meet Robert and the original guy of Kristoff and what's the guy's name? The dude who tries to kill Anna. What's his name?
Hans.
Thank you, Hans. I don't really care.
And you say you're the Frozen fan.
Bruh, I don't care about the villains.
What kind of person are you?
Bruh, Robert remembered me, and I was very, very excited. Also, I actually have a celebrity. I actually have a celebrity cell phone number who's a professional theater.
I do too. Thank you.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, I have Erica. I have Erica in my corner. Who do you have? You got no one. Erica,
I don't know.
I got Erica Wise in my corner.
Cool.
She's such a doll. I love her.
All right.
Can we stop comparing on who met the most people? Even though it's clearly me.
I don't think meeting them on a computer screen counts.
No, I'm talking about the people I met at Disney. Did I not tell you all the people? I met Chris Evans, Neil Patrick Harris, Jodie Benson,
when you
Whoopi
worked
Goldberg.
at Disney, I can't do that.
Well, you can if you wanted to. If you tried.
If I worked at Disney. Try hard enough. As the one that was in a college program.
Excuse me. I'm also applying to the professional internship for scenic design. So if I get it, I'll be building sets for Disney World.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, which includes being a part of the magic that turns Halloween into Christmas in one night.
On the cruise ship.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm never doing that again. Okay, let's continue on because I really want to talk about the movie.
Paris holds the key.
Take us away, Tyler.
That's the opening number. Thoughts?
Harry holds the key to your heart.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
And what were you doing in that 5 minutes?
Looking for this. That is actually related to the musical because it's Russian.
Eddie, you could have used the restroom in that time. Good job.
Michelle, you can go ahead and take over the show. I'll be right back.
So basically in Perry Holds the Key to Your Heart, it's basically now that Anya is in Paris now with Dimitri and Vlad, and just the difference in the culture to Russia to Paris. They're like the way they dress, the way they act, like they are so much more happy. And they're just so excited basically to be in Paris to see what the future holds for them.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I don't know what song it was, but someone took it to a theater competition. It was really good. I don't remember what it was. I have a feeling it was called Close. I think it was. I don't remember. I think it's in Act 2. But I don't know. Honestly, it wasn't really my favorite musical that I watched. Michelle's like, I hate you. Get off of me. Nah, you know what the best thing?
Hate's a strong word.
Okay, I very disliked it. I disliked it.
Disliked which one?
The whole musical.
Anastasia.
No, you know what my favorite musical is?
I'm okay, thanks for asking.
No one really asked.
God damn.
Okay, do you guys know what my favorite musical is?
No.
Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark. Watch out.
Oh God.
Okay, so that was Tyler's last and final episode of Theater 101. That's whenever I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to get comfortable. I was trying to get a certain script to have a song stuck in my head, and I gotta read the song so that way I can get it out of my head. It's from Arkansas Bear. Okay, Tyler, you ready to come back in? Okay, I see you.
Spider-Man comes out tomorrow.
I got my ticket.
Dude, I'm going tomorrow.
I can't. Well, can you and I just do like a
All right, I'm giving you a spoiler.
No,
I'm kidding.
Can you and I just like do a stream and just like talk about it?
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. But I'm going at like the late show, so
yeah,
it'll be
same.
the next
Okay.
Yeah, so like we're gonna do what I think we should do is we should pre-record it and wait a few days and then release it. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Michelle.
Okay, so quick question for Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Marius's friend who like leads the rebellion and everything.
No, what's his name?
What's his name?
Andros?
Oh, is that how you
Andros.
Wait, the one that sings
Think
where
Think of me spawn.
The people
No, that's from Phantom of the
singing
Opera.
the songs
What?
of Angry Man.
Yeah. Well, during Look Down the Beggars, and he's like, where are the leaders of the land? Where are the Andros?
Oh,
Okay.
I
We
butchered that
couldn't remember
name.
his name. We couldn't remember his name.
I butchered it so bad.
Andros.
No, I said like, how did I say? I said
Andros.
I said
Love that song.
I said Angela Ross, I think I said.
All right, now you can see yourself out. You can leave your own stream.
I love
I'll say,
hacking.
he's in charge.
Okay, you give me a thumbs up, Tyler, when you're calm down. Are you calm?
That's the one that said Kara's name wrong and called her Kara.
What?
I said you messed up all these theater names. Messed up
No, I don't.
Andros. You messed up Andros.
That's a character's French name, and I'm not French.
You messed up Kara's name instead of Kara.
Because I've been watching Supergirl, okay?
Boo-hoo.
It makes me feel bad. No, I hate myself because like I was so used to calling her Kara, because that's what's like how my mom always said it.
Mm-hmm.
So I never heard it pronounced as Kara.
Oh.
I never heard anybody pronounce it as Kara, so that's why it was such like I was like, oh crap. But anyway, okay, we're gonna stop talking about that so we can talk about. Okay, you know what? Anybody else have any other songs they want to talk about in Act 2? Because I want to talk about this movie now. Going once.
In a crowd of thousands was a really good song.
I love that song.
I love that song. I performed it. Got a Best in Show.
Woohoo.
Of course you did.
Pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. I could say something really mean right now, but I don't think I'm going to.
Say it.
That's
You
basically
won't.
so basically in a crowd of 1,000. That's basically where Dimitri is telling Anya about he's like, oh, I saw Anastasia once in a parade. I was in the crowd and I saw her, and we kind of had this like connection and everything. And that's kind of the moment. That's kind of the moment when she. That was kind of like the full moment she fully remembered.
Oh my god!
I am on Anastasia. I remember seeing you. I am Anastasia.
Yeah. See, no matter whether it's the movie or the musical, my favorite moment will always forever be when she reunites with her grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I didn't tell you that. You didn't have to. I remember.
What?
Isn't that like the line? That's the line.
Yes.
In, like in a crowd of 1,000. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You're like, what? Like I was an idiot.
So basically now they're in Paris.
Harry's with bad guys.
Wait, they had it for German too. Sorry. I'm sorry. You guys can tell my medicine's wearing off because I'm like discombobulated. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Michelle. Go ahead.
So Vlad meets up with Lily, Countess Lily, and everything, and she's a cousin of Anastasia. God bless you.
Boo.
God bless you.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
I'm good. Hey, thank you,
So
Michelle.
It's the best time of the year.
No, one of the Christmas song that always makes me cry is "Where Are You, Christmas" and "Christmas Shoes."
Where are you, Christmas?
I'm trying to get there to play, so then we can talk about the movie.
This is why we need Mike.
I'm literally trying here. Okay, so meeting up with Lily and trying to convince her at the ballet for them to meet up, so then they can introduce Anastasia to the grandmother and everything. So then they can meet and be like, hey, I'm Anastasia. They meet up and basically she doesn't believe her. She won't even speak to her. And basically after Dimitri calls her out on it and being like, and shows her the music box and everything, she goes back to Anastasia and talks with her. And at first she thinking, she's an imposter, but that's when Anastasia even gets even more memory, and they're basically reunited. They're going to announce, that she is Anastasia at the press conference, and the guard guy comes and basically is like, you need to come back with me to Russia. I want to protect you. I don't want anything bad happen to you. We need to have you come back to Russia so nothing bad happens to you and everything. But as the course is going on, he starts to believe that she is Anastasia, and he's going to go and shoot her because that was his orders. If it's proven that she is Anastasia, shoot her. But he can't do it because he's so in love with her. So then he I'm sorry, y'all. I'm they're both muted right now. I cannot hear them.
Muted. Why am I muted? Okay.
You were talking and I was just
so hang on. I want to know why the hell are you gonna make her do this whole press junket. I want to know how long it's gonna take Tyler to realize I turned his mic down. And I manually turned it down, so I win, Tyler. Okay, I'm fixing it. Relax. What the hell?
I just kept on talking and trying to tell the story so much.
No, that's why I turned his down and I muted myself. But yeah, no, I would not be like, bruh, I don't want to be no stupid press junket. I don't want to be announced as Anastasia. I just want my grandmother back. That's all I would say. Ugh,
Here he is.
Excuse me.
Puppy.
Baby.
Why does that look like the dog from the Cheetah Girls movie? The one that fell into the well.
Stop!
It does. I'd show you my dog, but they're downstairs. Anyway, but yeah, no. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. I mean, overall, it's a nice show to watch, especially during the holidays.
Yeah. And then,
but now to the more fun one. Let's just
so basically, okay. Let me finish.
What are we doing next week?
Not next week. The following week.
Following week.
Christmas Carol.
Okay. What are we doing? Tarzan.
So
February 9th.
The 29th. Okay, I'll have to.
February 9th.
February 9th.
Okay, go ahead, Michelle. No more talking. Michelle's turn.
Jeez.
So the guard basically can't shoot her. He realizes that she is Anastasia. He doesn't want anything bad happening to her. So basically, he goes back to Russia and tells them, like, oh, it was all a hoax. She isn't Anastasia. I didn't need to kill her, blah, blah, blah. And her and Dmitri kind of just go away together. You don't know where they go, what they do. And,
live happily ever after.
Yeah. Okay, so now with the movie,
okay,
the thing I didn't like.
Can we also give that guard props for risking his life to lie to his superior officers? Because Tyler doesn't know this, but impersonating a royal and disobeying orders from a higher officer can result in.
I know that. I'm not that stupid.
Do you know the real story behind Anastasia?
No. You're like, Tyler, you're an idiot.
There was no Anastasia. Well, there was an Anastasia. The real Duchess Anastasia died with her family by the Bolsheviks on July 17th, 1918. The reason where the whole legend of Anastasia came from was this woman was taken out of the Landvia Canal in 1920 who claimed to be Anastasia. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So now to the movie, because the movie is much more entertaining, in my opinion.
What? Okay, do you count it as a Disney movie?
Yes.
Nope, not counting it still.
Okay, so we know not.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow,
dishonor on your whole family. Disney has the rights to Anastasia, so Anastasia is now a Disney movie. So,
and we want her in the park. We want to see her in the park.
No, if they ever have an Anastasia in the park, I will audition to be her. You don't think I'd be a good Anastasia, do you? Are you ready?
I'm trying to figure out like if you would be the right height.
I like to think I'd be. I mean, that's just me. I kind of see her being not as tall as Elsa, but not as short as Snow White. Maybe about Aurora's height. I see it be more like. So Tyler, are you gonna behave? He just goes like this. So the movie has more of a fantasy kind of vibe to it, so it has a little bit more magic in it. Is in no way related to actual historical events. All right? Are you going to behave?
What?
Are you going to behave?
Sure.
Okay.
Michelle's like, no.
So the movie, I honestly like the movie. It's just much more entertaining. And also, I love Anastasia in the movie because she's just so bubbly and she's naive, and I love it. She's me.
And I know I told you this, but I don't know if Tyler knows that how they convinced Meg Ryan to do the voice for Anastasia was they took clips of her performances in You Got Mail and When Harry Met Sally, took certain scenes from those movies, animated as like Anastasia if she were to perform it, and showed it to her, and that convinced her to take the role as Anastasia.
Cool.
Okay, Tyler, do you want to just leave?
I'm so tired. Sorry.
All right, so you maybe should go get some sleep because I also need to sleep because I woke up. I went to work at 4 a.m. this morning.
Ugh.
So me and Michelle are gonna quickly touch on the movie. We'll wrap up and then we'll let people know about what the plan is in the next episode.
All right, see you guys.
All right, good night.
Night.
All right, so favorite scene in the movie, go.
Oh, so hard.
Okay,
so many I love.
Favorite song from the movie.
Oh, so hard.
I think mine has to be as weirdly bizarre as it is. It's In the Dark of the Night.
Yeah, that's one of the top ones.
My hand's bleeding.
Oh, I think it goes. Once Upon December.
Why is my Digivice?
Bring to the Past. Learn to Do It, and then In the Dark of the Night.
I feel like, I hope it's not just me, but I feel like the version of you, if you can learn to do it, like her needing to ride a bike, that's not necessary.
Well, it was to transportation to get to Paris.
Oh, that's right. Didn't who voiced I gotta know. I don't know who. And Anastasia.
I don't remember who the singing voice is.
No, I'm trying to find. I think I know who voiced the grandmother. I just want to make sure I'm right before. Yeah, Angela Lansbury. She voiced the Duchess, the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love Angela Lansbury. No, funny thing was what is it? Beauty and the Beast came on because I have Be Our Guest is like the only song from Beauty and the Beast I actually have because of Angela Lansbury's in it. And just hearing her like doing like the I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, just like seeing her in this, I can just see it in my head, her in the studio doing like this whole little like the yeah, guest, oh my guest, it's a guest. Oh my goodness heavens, is that a spot? I can just see her doing all these little like hand gestures that she's singing.
Well, they have footage of her performing it.
I need to go watch it because I feel like it's just so adorably cute. Yeah, who else was in this movie? Kirsten Dunst was the voice of young Anastasia. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Christopher Lloyd was
at the time I was like I couldn't figure out who it was. I was like, I recognize the voice. The voice sounds so familiar to me. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's
it. Hold on. Is it bad? Oh my god. Is it? Oh, this is about to be really, really, really bad. I don't think I've ever seen Meg Ryan in an actual live movie. I think the only one of her movies I've ever seen was Anastasia. I don't think I've ever seen any of her other movies.
Well, I really like
she was
her.
in Captain Planet. Time Out. Oh my gosh. Dr. Blight. Oh, okay. Bro, Captain Planet was the bomb.
Well,
there was a video game. There was an Anastasia video game.
I think you might like When Harry Met Sally, so I'd probably recommend that. Well, I think you would like that a lot better than You Got Mail.
Okay, so honestly, I'm not feeling good. I think it's because I just got my monthly visitor, which sucks. But overall, I hate to say it, I really do, because you know how much I love musical theater, but with Anastasia, the movie's just so much better than the musical. Yeah. Not hating on Christy Altman. Christy Altman, you are an angel. You are adorable. You are so beautiful, and you're so talented. I just like the cartoon better.
Because like I
said, can we also agree that Into the what is it? Not Into the Thick of It. What's the song? What is the song? What's Rasputin's song's name? Shit.
I'm singing the song in my head. I'm trying to remember.
In the Dark of the Night.
Yes.
That's a very dark and morbid number. The song is great, but the way
it's one of those songs where you. It's one of those songs where you really like it, but then you feel weird about liking it.
No, but because like how he acts and like how he's like his whole body is falling apart while he's singing it. It's kind of scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, Alexa, can you turn on my TV?
And it's performed by Jim Cummings.
Oh my God, Alexa! She just turned on my TV. I didn't know she could do that. Alexa, play Anastasia on the TV. Bro, this Clifford movie is...
to play the video Anastasia on your Fire TV?
Yes.
Okay. You can now use this Echo to play videos on your Fire
TV.
My
mind is just
Anastasia
blown.
on Prime Video.
My mind is just blown
Which
so
would
much.
You like?
The movie.
But yeah, like I said, it's performed by Jim Cummings.
Yeah. What, Into the Dark?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know who that is, then Alexa, pause the movie.
He also did. Jim Cummings also did the singing voice, or I should say, certain parts or the main parts of Lion King for Scar for Be Prepared.
So I wasn't shushing you. I was shushing the movie.
I know.
Because I don't want to get copy striked. Bro, Dimitri just looks so weird in the movie.
I love Dimitri.
Start over. I think it's like the lines they have right here for his cheeks. They didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Doc Brown was Rasputin, which I love. But anyway, okay. But overall, I think this was a very interesting season 3 premiere.
Sure.
It was something. Yeah, that's the best part about this show, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Now, for the ending of the musical, basically, it made it sound like, because the grandmother says, "Oh, we're not gonna see her again."
She's gonna go live her life.
Yeah, but like, even though, like, because she said, like, no matter what you choose, you will still have me in your life. Like, because that's what she wants. She wants her grandmother in her life. She doesn't care about the title. She doesn't care about the money. She just wants her grandmother in her life.
She wants family.
So, but at the end of it, it makes it sound like she won't even have that. Whereas, like, they kind of hint at it in the movie that even though she's gonna live her life, she'll still be able to visit her, still be able to write letters and everything.
Yeah.
Whereas as in the show, it makes it seem like, oh, never gonna see her again, never gonna hear from her again. And that's something that bothers me.
I got that too. I didn't like that very much because, listen, Grandma, I know you're old, but you ain't that old. That came out really mean.
Because like her saying, like, oh, I won't accept any more Anastasia, that chapter is done in my life and everything, to the press conference, that's okay.
Also,
but when she was saying to just the family members that, like, we won't see her anymore, it's like, what? Like, it just didn't seem necessary to me.
Yeah, but also, can we also admire Dimitri's determination to get this lady to see Anya?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was ready. It looked like she was ready to beat him with her walking stick, and I was just like, please smack him because I will laugh. Oh my God, I have Arkansas stuck in my head now. It's a song we sang for Mackenzie sang it for Arkansas Bear. It's like Arkansas, Arkansas, I just love old Arkansas. Love my mom, love my pa, love. Oh, I ain't never traveled much, but sometimes when the money's such, I'd like to see the world beyond and take a stroll through Arkansas. I never had my picture took, but someday, something I don't know, put it in my memory book and something to hang it on my wall. Say I seen Arkansas. She had to sing it like so many times, and she was so done with it by the time of it was over. But I'm sorry, that was just completely off topic.
And another thing about this musical is, so when like you coming from the background of seeing the movie, you expect the musical to basically be about the same.
Yeah.
And when you see the musical, before even seeing it, when I heard about there was no Bartok, no what's his name? We were just talking about him. Rasputin, and in the Dark of the Night and everything, there was not going to be. I was not happy at first, but once I actually started watching the musical, I kind of like the mixture of the movie and historical fact in some way. I kind of like the mixture.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about the musical is that there are moments in it where like they actually did, like I know Chrissy Ullman actually researched about Anastasia to get ready for this role, even though it has nothing to do with the actual musical. But she was curious about the woman she was about to be portraying. But I think the only reason why I love it is that like it's basically like about finding your roots, I guess, and that's not something I've been able to do, being adopted and all that. Which someday I would love to be able to find my parents. Just out of like, I know my mom and dad now. When I was little, I told them I wanted to find my birth parents, and they didn't seem very happy about that. I always thought it was because they were afraid my parents were going to take me away, but they can't because they gave up all legal rights to me.
I think it's because, they feel in most cases it's, parents feeling that like, oh, I wasn't enough for you.
Yeah, that's never the case. I'm very fortunate with my parents that I have now, and I love them to death. But it's mainly curiosity. Hell, I don't even have to meet them. Just having a picture of them, like knowing if I want to know, like if I look more like my mom or if I look more like my dad. Who do I get my voice from? Who do I get my hair from? Having a family picture would suffice. I don't really even have to meet them.
Do you know the circumstances of why you were given up?
My mom couldn't take care of me. The only thing I honestly was trying to figure out a way to track somebody by their handwriting. But I have a letter she wrote out saying like of her relinquishing her parental rights, and that is literally all, saying that she was unable to take care of me. So I guess she didn't. But also I know I was her fourth pregnancy, and so I have either 3 other siblings. I don't know if they're alive or if they're dead, but I don't know. I did the 23andMe thing, but I want to do the Ancestry.com. I want to find something. I would really like to get in touch with these people because I would really like to at least meet maybe one of my siblings. That'd be pretty cool to meet one of my siblings one day when I have actual money to spend on a PI to find them. But honestly, I kind of just want to meet my mom. I don't really care about meeting my dad. I don't know if that says something bad about me, but I don't know. There is downsides to being adopted though. Like I have attachment issues. I get overly attached to people, thus leading me to being way overly protective of them, which is understandable when you're adopted. But it's also because I was adopted at such a young age too. But I do want to go back to Russia though, just to see it, because it's not much to do. My dad took a picture of a Russian McDonald's.
I'm not adopted.
I was going through my family, my baby photos, and like just all of a sudden a picture of a Russian McDonald's. I was like, what is this? Why is this in my photo book?
But yeah, like I said, I wasn't adopted and everything, but I kind of grew up kind of sheltered in some ways and everything. So I do become very attached to my friends and everything, and like dependent on them and everything. Just ask Mike and Steph, and they can tell you. And my friends Jesse and Lisa, like those are the main people that I get very attached to and everything, and lately I've been dealing with a little bit of like seasonal depression or whatnot. And being able to talk to friends like helps me kind of get over that. And I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, I haven't met Steph in person yet, but I can already tell, like, I'm even with people who like I haven't talked to in years, I'm still very, very protective of them. Like I tell my friends if they're dating somebody, I'm like, if you hurt my friend, I will hurt you back. And I don't know if I actually would, but I just feel better about telling them that because I do overly care about people sometimes. Like because of that goes into my nosiness because if someone's crying, I want to make sure they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my place. I mean, I can't help it. It's just who I am. Also, I get jealous too. I know that about myself. I can get very jealous.
Yeah, like I can.
I'm better at it, but yeah. Anyway, so we're not going to turn this into a therapy session because I have a therapist for that.
Become a little possessive of my friends and everything, you know.
Yeah, so. I have a therapist, and I'm enough for her to deal with. If I don't make her have a mental breakdown. So yeah, not next week, but December 29th. We're sticking to our bi-weekly schedule. So December 29th is
Muppet Christmas Carol, correct?
Yeah, I guess we'll do Muppets. I kind of wanted to do the one with Jim Carrey, but yeah. Because of Cher, because she did the puppetry for the puppet work. She helped build the puppets for the Muppets musical. If you all don't know about that, then you guys can go check out the interview we had with Miss Cher Lambeth, who was a very accomplished and a very talented. Oh my God. The same dude is like the same. Like it's
probably a troll.
No, it's only happened twice. It's the same message, but it's a different name.
Like I said, probably a troll.
Yeah, that's why I'm blocking them. I don't want that crap on my channel.
The only trolls we like here are frozen trolls.
Huh?
The only trolls we like on here are frozen trolls.
Yes, except when they don't run over your foot and make them as flat as a flapjack.
Hey, he's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, well, Aerosmith.
Hey, you made the reference first. You made the reference first.
You made it first by saying we like frozen trolls.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So yeah, December 29th we'll be here for the Muppets Christmas Carol. So the plan for that is we're actually gonna there is a new edit option on StreamYard, so we are gonna actually pre-record the Muppets Christmas Carol episode, and hopes and pray that I can actually edit it. And Tyler will help me edit it as well. But if not, if it doesn't work and I don't like the way it turns out, we'll just go back to being live because I mean it's not that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. I just feel like if we can pre-record it, it'd be a lot less stress on everybody having to be here at a certain time. I mean, they still have to be here at a certain time, but we could do it at any point during the day too, which is great. But yeah, so let's hope the first pre-recorded episode of Theater 101 goes well. I like doing them live, but also if we pre-record it, we'll be able to stay within our time limit. So yes. We all have to hit a 2-hour mark. So we are gonna call it a night. Michelle, you have a happy holiday.
You as well.
Yeah, I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but I'm just going to the habit of saying happy holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug. No, I flat out, I quoted Christmas Carol. I was talking about the Christmas Carol, and all of a sudden I'm like, I was like asking with my Scrooge voice, are there no workhouses? Are there no plants? Well, quite frankly, Mr. Scrooge, they would rather die, or then they better do it and decrease the surplus population. And I was like, the fact that I remember that entire conversation is incredible. But yeah, so y'all have a happy holiday. I will have my new phone. I just realized that. Oh, like this sucker is going bye-bye. I'm finally getting a new phone. This thing has survived falling off Expedition Everest. and Peter Pan's Flight. Like, and it's not cracked. That's even what's more amazing. There's not one crack on it, except the thumbprint scanner doesn't work anymore, and the charging doesn't last as long. So yeah, that's why you don't hold your phone on Expedition Everest, ladies and gentlemen. We should also watch 2 Christmas movies. What iPhone are you getting? I'm getting the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the brand new one that came out like last month. I'm getting that nice. I just realized it's gonna match my pencil. It's gonna match my pencil, my lucky pencil. Anyway, so y'all have a good night. Michelle, have a happy night. Christina, I guess Christina, I have an idea. I'll call you after we're done here because I have an idea. I want to pitch an idea to you. See if you're down to do it. And Michelle, if we actually do it, you're welcome to join too. Y'all have a happy holiday. Be safe. If you're drinking, whatever, just be safe. I can tell you I will be. Because I got 3 of my grades back from classes, and I've passed all my classes. I'm just waiting on one more. Let's go. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining us tonight, and I am very excited for this season because we have a lot of fun shows planned for y'all this season. It's gonna be interesting, and hopefully we'll be able to do an episode in person with Michelle, Mike, and Steph. Cause maybe I'll be down in Florida. Hopefully. So y'all have a good night. And we will see you back here for a Muppets Christmas Carol. Bye, guys.